Today on 3D Outdoors, we're going to unbox and take some first shots with Kalashnikov USA's 12 gauge shotgun. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get this out of the box here. And you've probably seen on my other videos I've stated, you know, when guns come in boxes, you know, I just throw the box in a cupboard or whatever, and I'm not worried about the case that it came in and all of that, because it usually has a serial number and everything else on it. Well, this case from Kalashnikov USA is making me eat my words on that. This is a good quality case, and I will actually be using this for this shotgun. The serialized number and everything is on the cardboard box that I took off of it already, and this is a good case. It's got lock holes to it. It has 4 clasps to hold it shut. It's just a well-made case, so I am very impressed with that to start off with. So that's a good way to start when you're buying a firearm, being impressed with the case. We'll get it opened up here. And inside is the basics, and that's all you really need. You got nice padded foam inside of here. Comes with a chamber flag so that when you're at the range you can indicate safe. I used to have like 3 or 4 shotgun flags, and I think I'm down to 1. Not quite sure where they all went. Well, maybe I do. But anyway, also comes with the owner's manual. Comes with one 10-round magazine for 12 gauge. And then you have the RS-12 shotgun inside of there. And you'd say, well, that looks just like a regular AK-47. And it does. And it fits like one too. I mean, it's right up on your shoulder. It is small enough and mobile enough that I think it's going to be a really good shooter. I've held some converted Segas before, and they're usually really long, really heavy, kind of awkward. This is not that. This is a different kind of animal, and I really like it. I got the tactical version here. Comes with the CAA pistol grip on it, buttstock on it, the fore-end, and then it also has a flash hider on the end, which you can screw off. It says in the book that it's threaded for chokes, which I think is the outside. You just screw this off and screw chokes on. But it doesn't say what the factory choke is. I'm guessing it's cylinder, one of the unfortunate things. It doesn't state that. We've got rails on the bottom and both sides. It also has quick attach points in the back and the front on both sides for sling mounts as well, which is great. And it also has the loop through sling mounts, all kinds of attachment points. Has a set of factory sights on there. It's got obviously your front pin and your V-notch in the back. But another really nice thing about this shotgun is it has the standard Kalashnikov rail hookup on the side there, where you can put on the attachment to set a red dot on top of there, or a scope, whatever you would want to do. I would see myself putting maybe a micro dot or something like that on top of there and using it for sighting rather than the iron sights. But overall, it looks great. You know, the size looks the same as a standard AK-47 pretty much. The trigger, when you're looking at it, says Tapco USA, so I'm guessing that's a standard Tapco AK-47 trigger inside of there. Overall, it looks great. The downside to this is when you go onto their website, you cannot find information on these. Their site is unfinished at this point. I know they were under a lot of pressure from a lot of people to get the product out because a lot of people wanted it. They had showed it at SHOT Show. Everybody loved it. They wanted to get it out there as soon as possible. I think they had to do some testing on their gas regulator on the front here. They've got that 2-stage gas regulator on the front of there, and they brought it out to market, but their web page is not done, so you can't find a lot of information on there. I'm hoping that standard 12 gauge Sega or AK mags fit in there. That way I can get the drum mags as well, although my local distributor that I bought this from, he had 2 of these and I bought 1 of them. He did say he had some Kalashnikov USA mags coming in next month, more 10 rounders, so I'll probably buy some from him. But overall, it looks great. Looking forward to getting this out on the range and shooting it. And Kalashnikov USA has posted on their Facebook page that they'll be coming out with a 9mm AK and a standard 7.62 by 39 AK. So if this ends up working out as a good quality gun, you may see those on the channel as well. But let's get over to the range and take some first shots with this and see how it works. Alright, first shots here. We're running 1-ounce loads. Probably not the best thing to break it in with, but we're going to see if it runs right off the bat. Works great. 10 rounds straight through it. No issues. No last round bolt hold open like all AKs, so you got to double check it at the end. But 1-ounce loads cycled her right through, and that's always been one of the issues with the 12 gauge AKs and Segas that have been converted, is reliability. A lot of times you really got to work with them to run, so that was one of the things that Kalashnikov USA was going to take care of so that they'd run right out of the box, and it does. So we'll load up some more and keep shooting. Alright, we put some Winchester 1 1/8 ounce loads in. We're shooting those Fiucci 1-ouncers before, so we're going to see how it feels shooting those through. I kind of like those. That wasn't too much recoil. It may have looked like I was getting some recoil there, but not bad at all. So let's give this a try with 1 1/8 ounce. Last one jammed on the way out, but it was the last round, so really not a big deal. So cycle those through just fine as well.
Sweet. Does not kick as much as I thought it was gonna when I was looking at Dan shooting it. It's like a normal shotgun. It just holds a lot more rounds. It was fun.
Alright, some final thoughts here on the Kalashnikov USA, and obviously there'll be a lot more shooting to come. You'll see this ran at Almonds, not the first day when we're doing the tactical training. I'll use a standard shotgun for that because that's what they'll be basically training us on, not much to train on loading a mag. They're going to be teaching reloads and whatnot. But the second day when we're actually shooting the regular course, I fully plan on using this on the stations for shotgun. I like the recoil impulse on it. It absorbs a lot of it as it shoots. It's comfortable. The buttstock has a rubber buttstock on there, which is nice. The grip is comfortable to hold on to. And I'm going to get a mount for the side there and put a red dot on the top so I have a sighting system on there. But so far I'm very pleased with the Kalashnikov USA RS-12. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. See you next time.